The 1981 Cadillacs, another year of dramatic changes and improvements. New exteriors, new interiors, new features, and important engineering changes in engines, transmissions, electronics, and the 1981 lineup of standard and available features. Yes, 1981 is a very important year, with many changes being introduced in the Cadillac product offerings. Changes to improve fuel economy and reduce emissions. Changes to provide the high levels of performance required by today's buyer in today's market. An appropriate first example of the exciting changes offered this year is Deville, offered in its well-known coupe and sedan configurations. With a new textured grille in the traditional cross-hatch design with familiar bright chrome finish. The front and rear bumper appearance has been refined with new gray bumper rub strips. Underneath are many engine and drivetrain changes for improved efficiency while maintaining quality of ride and handling, with anti-corrosion improvements and changes intended to help augment passenger comfort, such as the application of spray-on deadener at the rear wheelhouse, a new feature on all Cadillacs in 1981. Deville comes equipped with adhesively attached body side moldings, as Seville and Eldorado continue to be. Rocker panel moldings are still standard, but with a new nylon retainer to improve corrosion resistance. The locking system on the wire wheel covers has been changed from the dual hook design to the single center locking bolt designed to simplify servicing. The new lock system is similar to the system used on Eldorado and Seville. The snap-in crest can be removed with the end of the lock key. Behind the crest is the locking bolt. When the locking bolt is removed, the wheel cover can be removed in the normal fashion. The Deville seat design is new for 1981 and features a pillow-type trim. Cloth seats are trimmed in heather knit material, which is offered in one new color, dark jadestone, and 4 carryover colors. 10 leather colors are available on Deville this year, of which 3 are new. The Deville door design is also new and has a new molded pull handle, which provides greater elbow room on the door armrest, especially on coupes. Cadillac is the first full-size car in General Motors to offer automatic seat belts, and it is made available as an option on the gasoline-powered sedan Deville only. The system is functional without requiring any specific action by either driver or passenger. As the door is opened, the belts are extended outward across the seat, allowing easy entry or exit. This is achieved by attaching the lap and shoulder belt to the lower and upper rear corner of the front door. The inboard attachment is made to a center spool-out retractor assembly. As the door is closed, the retractor assembly housed in the center console spools in the belt slack. Retractors are the inertia locking type. An additional ½ inch of belt slack may be obtained for comfort by depressing the comfort release button and pulling out the belt. In the event of an emergency, such as a rollover type accident, the lap and shoulder belt can be disconnected by means of a buckle assembly located near the center console. The buckle is released in the same manner as the manual system found on the manual belt system vehicles. For passengers under 4 feet 11 inches tall, the lap belt should be removed from the lower corner of the passenger's door and attached to the latch plate mounted on the floor. Traditional active design lap shoulder belts are standard equipment on all Cadillacs in the front passenger compartment in 1981, with active design lap belts in the rear. Speaking of standard equipment features, 1981 introduces numerous significant items, such as the new fluidic windshield washer system on Eldorado and Seville that is designed to provide an even application of solution over the viewing area of the windshield. The spray pattern is actually an oscillating stream of fluid. This unique spray pattern is produced by the plastic fluidic nozzle, which has no moving parts. In the Cadillac system, there are 2 nozzles, one located on each of the 2 windshield wiper stops. These locations provide accurate aiming of the spray stream in the wipe pattern. The steering wheels on all 1981 Cadillacs feature a new horn pad with a second surface ornament. A leather-wrapped steering wheel is available as an option on C cars for 1981, as well as on Eldorados and Sevilles. Under the hood on all Cadillacs this year is a new light mounted on the left side of the hood. It is approximately over the engine oil level dipstick to provide nighttime illumination to assist in locating key service items. Another standard feature on all Cadillacs this year is the electronic climate control system, which includes the high-capacity air conditioning system with which Cadillacs are already equipped, combined with newly designed components and modes of operation. System operation is basically carryover from the 1980 Eldorado and Seville, with improvements in the system such as a new ambient sensor. Bi-level operation has been eliminated, and the blower is now completely off when the system is set in the off position. There is a new system programmer and power module on Deville, Brougham, limousine, and commercial chassis vehicles. Brougham for 1981 receives the new grille treatment already seen on Deville, as well as the benefits of hidden anti-corrosion measures and such revisions as retuned suspensions. The appointments and features of the sumptuous Brougham d'Elegance continue to be offered in 1981, as do the features of this dramatic offering. The Fleetwood Brougham Coupe, which offers Brougham elegance and beauty in a unique two-door body style. Most distinctive is the flush glass treatment of the reduced-size quarter window. Another distinguishing feature is the cabriolet vinyl roof that extends forward to the lock pillar. The Brougham Coupe is a unique addition to the standard of Cadillac elegance. The standard seats are trimmed in heather knit with Raphael inserts and are offered in 6 colors, 2 of which are new. Optionally available leather trims are available in 9 colors, 3 of which are new. The highlight of the interior is the all-new door trim design. Cloth interiors will feature cloth covering on the entire upper door area. An embroidered Fleetwood script is sewn into each door trim panel. Bright chrome moldings have been added to the armrest, and the door courtesy lamp is new. So Fleetwood Brougham carries on its fine tradition in the Cadillac family in 1981 and expands that tradition with the continued production of the Brougham Coupe. Another member of the Cadillac family that has carved a prestigious position is Eldorado. For 1981, Eldorado features a new fine textured grille with bright chrome finish, giving the front end a fresh appearance within the Cadillac identity. The remainder of this very popular design remains unchanged, including the air dam below the front bumper that was added to improve fuel economy for both Eldorado and Seville. 1981 also sees the offering of the Eldorado Biarritz, an exciting array of exterior and interior trims and features for personalized transportation. Also available for Eldorado in 1981 is a new accent molding option. This slender, bright extruded molding is attached adhesively and features a special paint stripe that follows the molding contours. This molding is not available on the Biarritz or with two-tone paint treatments. The Eldorado Seville wire wheel cover has been redesigned. The offset has been reduced by over 1 inch, which changes the profile and greatly reduces the possibility of spoke damage caused by curbs and automatic car washes. A locking bolt system is behind the new medallion, similar to the 1980 system. Trim styles in all Eldorados have been redesigned for 1981, with the elimination of the vertical seams in the pillow areas on the seat backs and cushions. This allows the use of a rib knit cloth called Dundee, which provides contrast to the heather bolster cloth. The door trim panel has been redesigned this year, replacing the pull strap with a swing handle, providing a more luxurious appearance. The right door, rear passenger remote handle has been eliminated for 1981. A dramatic example of Cadillac's advanced engineering and instrumentation is the new digital display instrument cluster available on all other Eldorados and Sevilles. This system gives digital readouts for fuel level, speed, and on models equipped with gasoline engines, estimated driving range. With this system, readout units can be selected in English or metric units. Speed on the unit is displayed up to 85 miles per hour, or 137 kilometers per hour. Above this speed, the 85 or 137 flashes to indicate excessive speed. The system's fuel level indicator displays an F when the tank contains from 17 gallons to full capacity. An E is displayed when the fuel level is less than approximately 2 U.S. gallons. The E flashes when the fuel level drops to approximately 1/2 gallon. For fuel range values less than 40 miles, 64 kilometers, dashes are displayed to indicate a critically low fuel supply. Another member of the Cadillac family that offers state-of-the-art efficiency with Cadillac comfort and convenience is the 1981 Seville, continuing to offer the highest levels of Cadillac design and engineering in power plants, in standard features, and in available options. Seville's standard engine continues to be the 5.7-liter diesel, with improvements for 1981 to reduce noise levels and reduce maintenance requirements. The 45-45 front seats will be the only seats available on the standard Seville, as well as Eldorado in 1981. The Elegante front seat will remain the individual 40-40 type with center armrest mounted on the console. An always dramatic exterior is the Seville Elegante, which in 1981 continues to offer Seville drivers the style and elegance for which this outstanding automobile has become known. The Seville cast aluminum wheel has been redesigned to include new specific gold wreath and crest ornamentation. Steel wheels with high-strength, low-alloy hubs are standard on Eldorado and available on Seville with wire wheel disc. Both vehicles feature the low rolling resistance tires with increased inflation pressures of 32 psi. New features for 1981 increase Cadillac customer benefits with new standards of excellence. Another exciting available option for 1981 is the memory seat, available on all 81 Cadillacs. This seat makes it possible to preset, store, and then recall 2 personal seating positions. With the key on and the vehicle in park or neutral, the desired driver's seat position is stored in memory by depressing the set button and then one of the 2 recall buttons within 3 to 4 seconds. Operation of the standard power seat switch prior to depressing the recall button will cancel the new set status. Set and recall can only be activated when the vehicle is in park or neutral. Activation of the standard power seat switch during memory recall cancels the recall sequence. Also on recall, the forward and up movement occurs first, and the last memory position is retained until power to the memory module is lost or a new seat position is stored. Turning to radios, Cadillac has a new lineup of sound systems for 1981 that offers major advances in quality and convenience. The standard radio in all Cadillacs this year is the AM/FM stereo receiver with digital display, electronic tuning, push-button selection, and electronic seek and scan. In addition to this base radio, the following options are available: the AM/FM stereo with an integral 8-track tape player, or a combination that also adds the CB transceiver. New this year is the symphonic sound system, which supplements the integral cassette player with CB, which is carried over from last year. The remote-controlled 8-track tape player is offered on the Limousine series, but the integral CB transceivers are not available on either Limousine. In its ongoing effort to deliver the state-of-the-art in audio systems, Cadillac's receivers have new circuit features. There is a new automatic loudness control circuit in the AM radio to reduce the low-frequency electronic distortion at higher volumes. A change in the audio circuitry gives all domestic receivers increased power handling capability, up to 12 watts per channel. This means the units are capable of higher volume output without distortion, with fuller, more solid low frequencies. The symphonic sound system features automatic reverse tape drive, lighted tape direction indicators, separate bass and treble controls, and channel balance control. This system now offers the advantages of both left-right stereo balance control and front-rear fader control for individual tailoring of the sound system to suit specific listening taste. With automatic reverse, once a cassette is inserted, it continues to play until it is ejected. The lighted tape direction indicators show in which direction the tape is being played. If the other direction is desired, it can be selected by pressing the volume knob. Another contribution to the improved sound of this system is made by the new rear speakers with 10-ounce ceramic magnets to deliver higher sensitivity, more faithful reproduction of the low frequencies, as well as a cleaner sound in the higher powered passages. Also for 1981, the antennas on Eldorado and Seville have been improved to reduce mechanical noise heard inside and outside the car. The motor actuator which generates noises is rubber isolated from the fender. There is a new antenna lead-in assembly on all Cadillacs in 1981, which features an environmentally protected connector that eases assembly and repair procedures while helping to eliminate connector-related radio conditions. For 1981, the Guidematic headlamp system now includes a flash-to-pass feature. Let's take a look at how it works. Normally, the Guidematic headlight system automatically controls the headlamps, switching them from high to low beam in response to traffic conditions. The new flash-to-pass feature makes it possible for the driver to instantly flash all 4 headlamps for daytime or nighttime passing, simply by partially pulling back on the turn signal lever. At night, with Guidematic on and low beams on, high beam is obtained by raising the lever to override position, the same as the 1980 design. With the Guidematic off and low beams on, partially raising and releasing the lever once is all that is required. Daytime high beam signaling is achieved the same way, without turning the main light switch on. The installation of the Guidematic photo amplifier on Deville, Brougham, and limousine models has been revised to provide better registration to the grille as well as accessibility for aim. 1981 obviously marks the introduction of state-of-the-art electronics in new and redesigned systems to deliver Cadillac standards of comfort and convenience. Another example is electronic cruise control, which has received many changes, most of which are not readily visible from the exterior, such as the turn signal lever switch, which remains the same in external appearance, but which now functions with a normally open circuit. The cruise control actuator is mounted on the rear of the engine, and the controlling function is integrated with the electronic control module on DFI engines. A separate controller will continue to be used with diesel or V6 engines. Hidden beneath the traditional Cadillac elegance, comfort, and convenience, there's a collection of achievements built in to help protect every Cadillac and to give it long and attractive life. The 1981 Cadillac anti-corrosion objectives are to eliminate rust as a concern to our Cadillac customers, to preserve the elegant appearance of our cars, and to maintain the highest possible value of our customers' investment. For instance, the insides of all Cadillac hoods are now sprayed with a corrosion-resistant sealer to combat condensation-caused corrosion. Deck lid, outer, and inner panels are zinc pre-coated steel with an improved primer, and with flange edges plastisol sealed against moisture. Lower rear fender areas are coated with wax sealers. Zinc pre-coated steel is used on fender exterior skins, and new designs help to eliminate the historic lower rear dirt trap. A concerted effort to reduce galvanic corrosion has seen the elimination of stainless steel moldings, the increased use of adhesively applied moldings, and the increased use of anti-corrosion gaskets. Door flange edges are sealed against moisture with plastisol. Zinc pre-coated steels are used on all door outer skins with improved corrosion-resistant primer and sprays of anti-corrosion wax. The Cadillac paint process has been improved to help stop corrosion attacks from the outside. Improved cathodic Elpo dip primers used on all Eldorado and Seville hoods and fenders, and the bodies of all lines. These are only a few examples of the detailed thinking that goes into anti-corrosion efforts, which even extends to such touches as raising the Eldorado's side body molding 3 inches to deliver better protection against impacts from doors being opened into the side of the vehicle. For 1981, Cadillac delivers new efficiency and new economy. We've seen many of the appearance changes, the interior seating and trim offerings, and the new offerings in standard and available features. There is much more that is exciting this year in engines, transmissions, and suspensions, with many new changes and new features. Please join me in part 2 of this presentation, during which we'll cover these areas. Thank you.